Hey there. Wanted to do a quick video about the quick access bank feature on the K2700. I think it's probably the same on the PC4. The important thing to note is in order to access those banks, you actually have to click on the View button here. So we're sort of in the standard program view. I'm going to click that. And you can see the little options down here have changed. It's telling me that I'm in Quick Access Bank 3. And then I can see the different programs that are laid out for me there. So if I wanted to go to 7, you're going to see that's the clav that they have set up and so forth. Important thing to note, and this was a nice feature, is it doesn't just have to be programs. There isn't like a quick access bank for programs and one for multis. You can mix and match. So if you have a set list and you have built out programs and multis for that set list, you can assign a program to number 1, a multi to number 2, a multi to number 3, and so forth. It can be pretty flexible like that, which is really great. In order to set up your own quick access banks, you kind of have to edit the ones that they already have here. So you can see in order to change from bank to bank, you have to use these buttons, which you would use to go from zone or layer in some of the other areas of the OS. So you can see here, I'm in bank 4, I'm in bank 3, bank that I had set up myself. Let's say I want to set up a new bank for a show that I have coming up. So I'm going to go to the next available bank, and that's bank 3. And let's say I'm going to go ahead and select the first program that I want in this bank. Okay, it's going to be this clav here. I'm actually then just going to say, all right, I want it in slot 1, so I'll just press 1 and hold it. And 1 is now there. Now I'm going to go over to multi, and I'm going to find a multi that I want to use. There it is. And I'm going to say I want that one in 2. Okay, so now if you see, when I go to 1, it picks a program. When I go to 2, it picks a multi, which is awesome. So I can sort of set that up for the whole set, and I can do multiple banks. The next thing is, how do you access that bank to rename it? In order to do that, you actually have to go to the global menu. So I'm going to click global. I'm going to click more, and it's in the objects sub-menu. So click objects, and then right there you see QA banks. Now, it's only going to show the banks that I have actually gone in and edited. It doesn't show all the banks that are in there, which is kind of confusing at first. So until you set up your first user quick access bank, nothing will show up in here. So you can see I've already got 2 in there. And in order to rename them, this is also a little bit tricky. I can select either the top one or the bottom one. Let's say bank 3, I want to name it something else because that's not very descriptive. In order to do that, there's no rename button. You actually have to click save, and that's when it gives you the option to rename, just similar to other areas of the OS. So I'm going to click rename, and let's just say I want to call it 3. And now click OK. I'm going to save it. It's going to replace the bank that's already there. Actually, it says 33, and so forth. So now, if I exit, you can see now the name of the bank has changed. So pretty simple to do, but you do kind of have to bounce around from area to area. So I thought it would be helpful to just do a quick video, because I know I was a bit confused until I really started digging in and bouncing back and forth in the musician's guide to figure out how that works. So very useful feature, very critical for doing setups for gigs to make sure you have all your patches and multis in a place where you can quickly get them, so you don't have to hunt around. I could not do my gigs without this functionality. So very helpful, very critical. Hopefully that was useful. Enjoy.